All right, guys, I hope y'all are ready for the nerdiest video I have ever made. Now, some of you might be like, oh, that's pretty intense because you've made some pretty nerdy videos. And that's fair. I actually own and kind of quite love that I am a nerd. So I am going to nerd out in this video and tell you guys stuff that hopefully y'all will like. So you can see here that I'm kind of going into, I want to talk about runes, okay? Because the devs, when they added runes, they really went into Elder Futhark, which is the runic system for Norse mythology way back. It's the oldest rune system in the world, actually. And so they used it. And so real quick, I was gonna do a video on this with these offerings. And the truth is it wasn't enough to really make a video. But there's a few runes that are important. So for example, in Elder Futhark, this right here, the offering to Thor, they use the symbol that means Thor, okay? So it also means giant, but it's Theresa's. That's the name of the older Futhark symbol, is Theresa's, and it can stand for Thor. So they did a really good job with that. They also did a good job with Tyr. Some of these other ones they didn't do so well. So like for example, this one right here, the offering to Loki is actually the symbol used for Odin. It's the symbol named Ansuz, which, or I may be pronouncing that wrong, but it's the symbol for Odin. And they did it for the offering to Loki instead of Odin. The offering to Odin, is the symbol for Valhalla, which isn't actually part of the Elder Futhark runic system, but it is a symbol for Valhalla. And so it makes sense because he was in charge of Valhalla. So it's not a bad symbol that they used, but it's not part of the Elder Futhark. And this is actually the symbol for Odin. Now, there is no symbol for Loki, so, or at least in the Elder Futhark, and so it makes sense that they didn't have that one. This symbol is, wait, I said the offering to Tyr. Oh, I was wrong. They used the symbol to Tyr. Oh, it's in Bran's ring. That's right, they used the symbol for the god Tyr in one of the rings. The T-looking one, that's the symbol for Tyr. So yeah, they actually screwed that up. Or they didn't screw that up. They can do whatever they want with their game, but it's a missed opportunity. This symbol is not in the Elder Futhark, but it is very similar to the Othala symbol, which basically if you take off the top two lines, that's the Othala symbol, which just means property. So there's no symbol there. This right here, I don't know what that symbol is. It's definitely not anything in Elder Futhark. I've never seen that in Norse mythology, but I haven't studied the symbols, so there may be some symbols out there. Kind of like the Valhalla isn't actually in the Elder Futhark, but it is a Norse mythology symbol. This may be offering to hell. I don't know. Maybe they use that. This right here is not really a symbol. I mean, it's like taking the torch, the symbol for torch called kawana, and it takes two of them. So if you take just the left side of this one, that's the symbol for kawana. So if they take it and they flip it and put it together, then they make their own symbol. But it's cool. It's cool looking. Definitely has nothing to do with Freya. The symbol by itself is torch, so it could be torch and then something the opposite of torch. I don't know. They made it up. This symbol is a legitimate symbol, meaning day. It's Dagas is the name of the symbol. But, God Rig does not have anything to do with day. They don't know a lot about him. His proper name is Rigspala. And he's just kind of an old wise man. Literally, I reread the story, like every aspect of the story. Nothing about his story has anything to do with day, which is what this symbol means, day. And so, I don't know, I guess they just picked a symbol that they thought looked cool, and they went for it. So that's what that is. It's Dagas. So I've been wanting to do that for you guys. They nailed Thor. Totally right on. But that's pretty much the only one they truly nailed. The rest are just kind of random symbols, or actually got the wrong symbol. I don't know what this symbol is, so sorry if I got that wrong. I don't have a clue what that is. And then this works. It works okay. But now we're going to go into all these new symbols, because all of these new symbols truly are actual part of the Elder Futhark, the oldest runic alphabet in the world. Okay, this is the oldest runic alphabet known to mankind. They're all part of that runic system. Okay, so let's start out with, this first one, the lifesteal rune, which they use the runic symbol of Sowilo, if I'm pronouncing that right. It's just the sun. And so there's really no correlation between the sun, like this, not like your sun, like sun and the moon, that sun. There's really no correlation between that symbol and the lifesteal rune. Okay, moving on to the ignore armor rune. This is the Naudis, which is the runic symbol for need. Honestly, need would have made more sense in the lifesteal rune. That would have been way cooler if they had done that for the lifesteal, because it's like, I need the life, I guess. But no, this is need, and it ignores armor, so there's really no correlation there as well. This is Rido, Rido, something like that, and it just means wagon. So damage to players, wagon. There's really no correlation there, but I'm still. And then this is that symbol I was talking about earlier, where Othala, which means property. I don't know why this is here, but whatever. Okay, hold on. There we go. So this is the enraged rune means property. So again, I don't really know why. It doesn't seem like there's any method to these things being connected. This means horse. Let's see, what did damage reflect? Horse. Yeah. No. The name of this is Ehwaz, and it means horse, but there doesn't seem to be any actual connection to these. Okay, and then this is water, critical damage rune. Some of these is going to be hard to find something that actually coordinates. Water, critical, I sure, why not? Why wouldn't they meet with each other? So let's just say that they actually do. That one does kind of line up. Water and critical damage. But that's Laguz, something like that. And then this one, actually, I don't know what that runic symbol is. Let me look it up. Okay, guys, I cannot find this. This symbol is not an Elder Futhark. The damage rune is not a symbol in the lexicon. But I also saw something that I totally got wrong. This is a symbol. It does not mean. I told you I was saying it was like torch, but I was wrong. The symbol I was talking about is correct. That is torch. But this is an actual symbol that means year. It's Jara. And so year, Freya, that actually does kind of work pretty well. So I'm going to put this one over here in the Thor category because Freya was all about nature and all that stuff. So having the symbol for year lines up great. I think that's a great symbol for Freya. So sorry about that. That is an Elder Futhark, but this is not an Elder Futhark. Wait. Wow, everything just got shifted. Sorry. This is not an Elder Futhark. So I don't know what that symbol means. If you guys know what that symbol means, it's similar to the elk symbol. It's almost like they have the elk symbol, but they cut off one of the branches of it. Or like the cattle symbol, which is the most famous of the letters, and they just cut out one of the branches. I don't know, but that's not in Elder Futhark. I am not sure what that is. Okay, so we already covered the enraged rune. This rune, damage to monsters, is Wungjo, joy. Basically, it means joy. Damage to monsters rune. I guess I get joy when I kill monsters. So maybe a little bit of connection there. I don't think they actually meant any connection there. And then this one is the one they should have put for damage to players because it means human. Like, devs, this actually makes me sad. Like, can you please just change this R for this one? Because the damage absorption rune is cool, but literally this symbol means human. So if you use that symbol for the damage to players rune, it would work perfectly. Please change this because this symbol means human. And so it's the symbol Menaz, which would have been a perfect connection. It could not have been better. So please, I hope you guys change that. But yeah, there's the damage absorption. It means human. They could easily have a connection, but they don't. And then this last one, I'm assuming is actually supposed to be the Fehu, which is the most common or the most symbolic. It's the F. The Futhark stands for the different letters. It's the F in Futhark. It is the first letter of the alphabet. It means cattle, but they use the symbol to kind of curve like this, and maybe that's just a different way of spelling the same rune, which makes me wonder if they're using a different way of, I don't know. But it makes sense. In my mind, that works perfectly. The cattle would have health, like that. It's a symbol of health in Norse culture. The cattle was the symbol of health, you know, like, so that actually works really well. So the only one I'm really upset about is that they used the symbol for human. Literally, the symbol for human is being used for damage absorption rather than damage to players. And personally, I think that they should use the symbol for Thor, which also means giants, for damage to monsters, because I think that kind of works. But maybe, I don't know. That's not that big of a deal. But I really think that these two should be replaced. The damage to players should have the human symbol, like, right? I mean, that makes perfect sense. Why did they? I don't know who assigned these, but do you know the different meanings, or do you just choose what looked cool? Because yeah, I just feel like you missed an opportunity that would have been so epic. I really hope you guys consider changing that, because like I said, this symbol means human. It would have been perfect. Okay, so I really have no clue what this symbol means. The damage rune. It looks very similar to the elk symbol, but they cut off one of the branches. And obviously, if this is Fehu, then it's definitely not a shorthand of that. So, yeah, not sure. But that's it, guys. That is all the runes. As more of this stuff comes out in Frostborn, I will keep letting you know about the different symbols and what they mean. And if the devs add the stuff in the game to make it, especially devs, if you connect the meanings of these words with what's actually happening, I'm going to share everyone. Like, I'm going to share that trivia with people. And so your time invested in doing that work will not go to waste. I'll make sure everyone knows how freaking awesome that is. Look. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I'm getting excited. But this is very similar to the sign of Tyr. But it's not. If you look on the ring to, I forget which one, but it's the one that looks like a T. Okay? It's, I think, the rarest of the 3 rings. That is the symbol for the god Tyr. Okay, well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know, because, I'm definitely nerding out, and I'm probably going to make these videos whether you like it or not, but I am curious. Do you like this? Do you like me when I share all this trivia about Norse mythology? Or is it kind of like, wow, Forza, you're such a big nerd. Why are you doing this? Just go do some PvP or something. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.